All right, can we live?
Let's clap it up. Shalom Israel, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. That stands, when you see that, that says I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. That's who we are. All right. We stand alone. We started out of 1 West, out of Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commanding General Yahanna. We are not affiliated with any Christian organization, any Islamic or Muslim organization, any Black Panther organization. The reason why I say Black Panther organization is because a lot of people see us, I.S.U.P.K, and they see us in our all black, and they like to associate with us or connect us with Black Panther, whatever they got going on. And we are not the same. This is a professional and it's a business disclaimer. Okay, right. We're not affiliated with those people, and we do not affiliate with any other Israelite organization. We'll say they're fake. Okay, they're fake. They are brothers for the most part, but at the same time, they are not within the body that Christ, you know what I'm saying, told us to be with. Okay, so we're gonna get that established right here. What we're gonna go into tonight is how the plagiarism and the, you know what I'm saying, the fakery. Tonight I'm gonna make up a lot of words, you know what I'm saying. I'm hip hop bound, so y'all gotta bear with me, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna make up a lot of words, you know what I'm saying. If you don't hear him, you don't. If you do, you hear him, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you got the nation of Ghana over there in Africa, okay? They have presented themselves in front of the UN, the United Nations, to get reparations for their people being sold to white people in America, which is false. Okay? Africans were never sold to white people in America. Israelites were sold to white people in America. There's a clear distinction. Okay? History shows that all day, every day. Kagar, if you could, you know what I'm saying? If you could give me Salagi, bear with me. Because see, the thing is, before I tell a brother, right? It's a thing going on right now with Ghana. They are the head of the African Union to get reparations. What they're doing right now is a money grab. Commander General Yahanna brought this out too, you know what I'm saying, last week. Very briefly. They doing a money grab right now. So what they trying to do, they almost like on their last leg. You know what I'm saying? So by them doing this, they trying to capitalize on what we're standing for. We stand for who we are. We always say, you know what I'm saying, and I'm sure the whole world knows that we teach that the so-called Black, so-called Latino man or Hispanic, Native American Indian, First Nation, are the you know what I'm saying, we are the lost 12 tribes of Israel. We're God's chosen people. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to home in mainly on the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Benjamin and the tribe of Levi, partially scattered. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do. Or any so-called Afro-Latino. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing that they like to push. You know what I'm saying? And that's not real. That's not a nationality. You know what I'm saying? Afro-Latino is not a nationality. That's not who you are. Somebody got a reverb. I can't hear it. If somebody can mute, because somebody has it. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, that's perfect. No sweat. The water, whoever that was. But yeah, a lot of people like to associate the Latino brothers and sisters who grows afros, they are only the, you know what I'm saying, part of the 12 tribes of Israel. And that's not real. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I'm paraphrasing, the Lord said that, you know what I'm saying, we, you know, that Israel is like unto a speckled bird. You know, we come in a different variety. We come in flavorful. We are salt of the earth. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures never said your phenotypical look. Phenotype, for those who don't know, your phenotype is your facial makeup. Okay? Phenotype. If you don't know, look it up. Phenotype. Your phenotype is your facial makeup. So look that up. Everybody does not look the same. You know what I'm saying? That are related. You have people in your family that don't look the same. And you be like, well, whose father, whose mother is that? I know you heard it before. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We don't all look the same, but at the same time, we are one blood. We are one blood. We are connected. Believe that. And the scriptures say that. We're not just sitting here making things up. You know what I'm saying? We are one blood. Mexicans, Guatemalans, so-called African Americans, so-called, you know what I'm saying, North American Indian, you know, Indian Americans, Seminoles, you know, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Haitians. We all one blood. It's hard for our people to believe this, man. It's so hard for us when you got these stinking Hamites that come into our sector, that come into our property, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Our property, our congregations that we got going on. We could never exist without infiltration. Never. They are so invested on what we got going on, they just cannot leave us alone. It's almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible. They are so envious. They are so envious of us that it's ridiculous. Those Hamites, those Edomites, white people, Africans, Asians, and I mean Chinese and Japanese descent. You know what I'm saying? Arabs. Everybody's investing on what we got going on consistently. It never fails. Every day, all day, money is being shaved off for make sure they don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep that going. Of course, they're paying the black congregation to do this. They're paying the Hispanic congregation to do these things. Make sure you keep paying them to not know who they are. Keep that Christian church going. Trash. False doctrines all the way through the line. Good God, you got those stories?
Colonel Makai, you want to go to number one?
Go to number one, please.
Colonel Makai, number one. They said, yes, Ghana had actively offering pathways to citizenship, including dual citizenship for Black Americans and the border African diaspora, particularly since the 2019 year of return, and substantial beyond the return initiatives. Hundreds of Black Americans have obtained Ghanaian citizenship, with 524 individuals granted citizenships in the late 2024.
Right, stop. So you got the nation of Ghana over there in West Africa. For those who don't know, that's off the Ivory Coast of Africa. Okay, we don't have no beef with the land. Okay, the land is all ours. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The Most High said the earth is given unto us. Everything is ours. All the land is ours, and we're gonna work that land too properly. Not like them, not like the white man, not like any other nation on the planet Earth. We know what to do with it. Just like, you know what I'm saying, if I could, General Hyman just said, you know, Salakia, Commander General Yahanna said that the land screams out for our presence. You know what I'm saying? When are you, basically, is when are you going to come back and take care of us? You know what I'm saying? Just think about it too, everywhere. When are you going to come back to think about us? When are you going to come back to, you know what I'm saying, nurture this land right here? You look over there in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting off the topic neither. But look, I have to do this because it's so vital. Look over there past the Mississippi River, pretty much. You look on a map and look how barren it just look scattered and naked. You know what I'm saying? The East Coast, east of the Mississippi River, look more greenery, but when you start to go westward, you know what I'm saying? It looks more naked. You know what I'm saying? Because they was raping Slovakia. They was disrespecting the land so much, you know what I'm saying, that it became naked because they don't do what the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? You have to let that land breathe. 7 years. 7 years you gotta let that land breathe. Go ahead, Kaga. Slovakia.
You want number 2?
No, stay at number 1. Read it again.
Number 1. Yes, Ghana has been actively.
Come into the mic more. Come into the mic more.
Yes, Ghana has been actively to citizenship, including dual citizenship for Black African Americans and border African descent, particularly the 2019 year of return of the. It's like a year of return is substantial beyond the return of Ignatius. Hundreds of Black Americans have been obtained Canadian citizenships, with 524 individuals granted citizenship in 2024.
Okay, you got 524. You know what I'm saying? Citizens that now that was in 2024. 524 citizens, right? That's what the article said, right? So add another 150 to that. Okay, add another 150 in 2026 as of March. Right now, as of March 2026, 150 of our people have been granted citizenship over there in Ghana. Okay, now, hey, you go wherever you want to go. At the same time, that's not your people. You're going over there for what? What you going over there to do? Because you think that that's your homeland. A lot of our people like to say, "Oh, we're going back to." Some of it, they even shorten it. Some people used to say motherland. Now they're saying, we're going back to the, you know what I'm saying, over there to the land. They shorten it as if you won't get the whole thing of what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Brother or sister, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I hear you. If you didn't say mother, or if you didn't say the motherland, and you just say, yeah, you know what I'm saying, over there in the land, nigga, we don't connect. We don't connect on that. Give me the scripture, Kagar, where it say,
Israel motherland
is our motherland. You know what I'm saying? Get that for me right quick, please, Baba Kasha. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could, no, let it ride. Go ahead, bring that up, because this right here, this is a touchy topic, because this is something very recent that have came up, you know what I'm saying, in the media. And it's so detrimental to our people, because it's just ammo for our people who really think that they got ancestors over there in Africa. You know what I'm saying? They like you really think you're African because you didn't took the 23andMe or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That test is just trash. It doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove nothing. That test can't tell you who is your mother, who is your father, who are their parents, or your great grandparents, or further. It can't do it. It will never be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you sit up there and you believe that, then you know what I'm saying, you have fallen within I'm gonna say the pit of technology. That's what it is. It's just trickery all the way around the board. Good God, you got that?
Khan.
Wait, read.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Read it again.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 26.
Kagar, you kind of fading out right now. Like,
can you hear me now?
I can hear you real clear. If it can stay that way, it would be so too wild.
I'm too close. It's Salaki. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Jerusalem is the mother of us all, not Africa. You know what I'm saying? Not Africa. Africans sold our people. Africans sold our brothers and sisters over in the transatlantic slave trade. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why a lot of our people think that they are descendants of Africans, because their ancestors was taken off of the west coast of Africa. We're not Africans, man. The brothers and sisters down there in the Caribbean, South America, you know what I'm saying? Closer to North America, closer to Florida. The Levite brothers and sisters, the Haitians, you know what I'm saying? Our Belizean brothers. It's a lot of Benjamite brothers and sisters over there in Belize, you know? And basically, if you get the map and you ride down that coastline, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna find a whole bunch of Benjamites that are not on the islands itself, even though our brothers and sisters are on the island of Aruba, the island of Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, St. Croix, St. Thomas, everywhere in the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? We all over those places. But even on the mainlands, even in Guyana, you know what I'm saying? Even in Panama, Belize, all that. You got Benjamite brothers and sisters all up and down the coastline when they ride like that. You will see it when you look at the map. You know what I'm saying? Those are not Africans. Our people keep pressing that point that we are Africans. We are not of African descent. Just because people come off of a coastline doesn't mean that they are those people. If you was to see Chinese people being sold unto America or into everybody else today, would you say that they are Africans? No. Elon Musk is an African American. Are you related to him? Oh, wait. No, I don't think you are. I know you're not. Because you're a nigger, like the Bible say. And I don't mean it in a derogatory term. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who we are, man. Stop believing false black. Al Sharpton, I can't say his name no more. JJ, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's out of here. Al Sharpton, Benji Crump, Steve Harvey, those are gonna be your new black leaders right there. They're gonna push them. They're gonna push them. They're gonna be the ones that's talking about you all day. You know what I'm saying? Kagar, if you could,
Salaki, if I could.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, Salaki, if I could, I got the definition of ham. If you want me to bring it up,
bring it up, priest.
This is the definition of Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Check this out. Ham became the progenitor of the dark races. Ham is the father of Hamites, or what we would say, you know what I'm saying, is Africans, as far as modern day terms. Keep going.
Kalamakan, not the Negroes.
Not what?
The Negroes.
Not who?
The Negroes.
Not the Negroes. Now, for the most part, so-called African Americans are termed as Negroes. Okay, I know my mother was. I know everybody on this panel, for the most part, they're, you know what I'm saying, your people was named as Negroes. But at the same time, now me personally, you know what I'm saying, I'm Blackfoot Indian, so I'm tribe of Gad. But a lot of people don't know that a lot of Gadites was reclassed or classified as Negroes because they seen how we look so much like our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? This is how real it is, Israel. Like, if you don't know the truth, it's right here. Like, we giving it to you right now. This is how much we related to each other. Our Mexican brothers and sisters, our Guatemalan brothers and sisters, Panamanian, all the way down there to Chile. You know what I'm saying? Argentina. We the same damn people, man. We're the same people. We got a brother over there in South Africa, and he will be at the Passover. South Africa, but he is not an African. He is not a Hamite. No, he's from the tribe of Judah. He's from the same tribe that the black people in here in America is from. Same thing. There's no damn difference. So y'all need to know that, man. Stick it in your head. Stop playing with this information. Okay? These Africans are not your brothers and sisters. None of these nations are. But we dealing with this. This is like a damn, this is so disrespectful, it's ridiculous. Yeah, you have a portion of our people, and I'm not gonna name his name, that like to scream for reparations. Now, where we get it, who cares? We got work to do. You know what I'm saying? What did Christ say, Kagar? Occupy till I come back. You know what I'm saying? We have work to do, man. Never stop the work that's going on right now. Keep moving. Keep it rolling. Put your brick in. See these bricks behind me? Yeah, I got one of them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers got one of them. You can get multiple of them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Put your brick in, man. Do the thing that you're supposed to do. These Africans have they don't care about you. All they do is here to scheme and scam. You seen it over there in Minnesota. You see it right here with the West Africans. You know what I'm saying? The Ghanaians, the Nigerians. Move on. Salaki. You go to the next one, Cuz.
Oh, okay, kind of. You want me to finish the last one, or just go to the next one?
You keep going on.
So it say not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
The Egyptians, the Libyans, the Canaanites, the Ethiopians. Ethiopians are not your people. Ethiopians, they descendants of Cushites. Cush. You know what I'm saying? Egyptians, which in the scriptures you will see, you know what I'm saying, it say Mizraim. In Hebrew, it say Matazarium, you know. And for those out there that like to say that we don't speak real Hebrew, because it's a big thing going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in so many platforms. I pay attention to these people. But a lot of people come up against Captain Tazariak, you know what I'm saying? Because he, you know what I'm saying, he's a bright light right now in this school. And that's our captain, of course. They like to come up against him as far as, oh, you don't know the real Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea, man. They have no idea. Don't listen to them. For the family out there, don't listen to them, okay? Yes, we teach Hebrew, okay? The Lashawan Kwadash, the holy tongue, all right? We teach our ancient language. We're the only ones that got it. The white man does not speak our language. He speaks Yiddish. He speaks Germanic language mixed in with certain other, you know what I'm saying, dialects, Polish, and infusing our ancient, you know what I'm saying, our ancient tongue within his. A little bit of sprinkles, you know what I'm saying, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe him. He's a false. He's the devil. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And believe that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't making this up. That's right there in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Kagar. Keep reading.
The most prominent slave dungeon featuring a door of no return is located in Ghana, especially at Cap Coast Castle and Elmina Castle, another significant internationally recognized house of slaves featuring a door of no return. It's located on Garo Island in Senegal.
Now, see, that's a slave dungeon right there for those Senegalese. You know who's famous from Senegal? Yeah, y'all out there who love that, you know what I'm saying, Styles P, you know what I'm saying, in the song that he had, you know what I'm saying, Akon. Akon is a Senegalese. Remember, y'all, he went to Turkey He went to Turkey, you know what I'm saying, and got surgically implanted, you know what I'm saying, hair in his head so he can have waves in his hair. His hair don't look like ours. You know what I'm saying? We got beautiful hair. You know what I'm saying? For us who still got hair, hey, we got some, you know, we got royalty hair, you know. Akon is a stinking heathen. He's a stinking Hamite. You know what I'm saying? You sisters out there, if you ever looked at him as far as, you know what I'm saying, maybe whatever goes behind that term, you know what I'm saying? You're kidding yourself, man. You're lying to yourself. Akon is a stinking Hamite. You know what I'm saying? He's nothing. Like the scriptures say, they are nothing. Like unto a drop in the vessel. You know what I'm saying? These stinking heathens, they could never defeat us. Yes, the white man has allowed them to have a stronghold on us right now. But we already know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? As long as we keep putting in this work, like we said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Occupy till I come back. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High set forth. Do the work. And he showed Christ, you know what I'm saying, what time it was. And Christ showed us. We're going to do what our King told us to do until he come back, which is Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ in the Bible. We're going to do the work that he told us to come back. Go to the next one, Kagar.
Kanamakan. The most, Ghana, a Cap Coast. These castles serve as a major.
Cape.
Oh, Salaki. Ghana, Cape Coast. The castle served as a major brutal hub for the transatlantic slave trade. The door of no return was the final exit point through which millions of enslaved Africans were loaded onto a ship, never to return.
Check this out. They say that's the point of no return. That's what it said, right? The point of no return. But at the same time, they telling us, come back. This is the point of no return. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go. This is what they say, that our people have, and of course they're gonna say Africans, but it wasn't Africans that left those you know what I'm saying, throughout there. Those were not Africans. These were Israelites. You know what I'm saying? These were Kagar, if you could drop down in the articles, drop down to where it talks about, you know what I'm saying, for Babylon and Timbuktu. You know yeah, drop down. Just hold that right quick. You got it, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Hold that. These are the Africans that's saying, you know what I'm saying? They even have tourist attractions. They saying, come back over here, you know what I'm saying, as a tourist or fakely, you know what I'm saying, getting citizenship. Now, due to the stream tonight, I wasn't able to bring up, you know what I'm saying, bring upon certain videos, but at the same time, a lot of our people are tricked into taking those tests, and those tests are showing them that, well, you are such and such percentage African here, and there. Why can't you call up your ancestors over there if they are your ancestors so much? Why can't you call over there and say, what's up, auntie? Or, you know what I'm saying, big unc, you know what I'm saying? Or cousin, you know what I'm saying? Why can't you call your family members over there in Africa if you're so much African from one of those African nations? And they can't even tell you where you're from. Now, Oprah Winfrey took one of the tests, you know what I'm saying? And I forgot his name. I think his name is Gates, something Louis Gates or something like that, where, you know, he did the test, and he eventually told her, or he was saying in front of a crowd, he was like, yeah, we just told her that, you know, she's Zulu. He said it like it was nothing. Just tell her she's from one of the people over there in Africa, you know. He said it so easy because she believed it. And that's a lot of our brothers and sisters over here in the Americas. You know what I'm saying? They believe that. They believe that they got African descent. Even our Mexican brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? When we dealing with the Olmecs. You know what I'm saying? When you go down there in southern Mexico, when you're dealing with the Olmecs. Just because they see thicker lips and thicker noses, you know what I'm saying, and cornrows, they immediately think that those are Africans when that is not to be proven. You know what I'm saying? The Olmecs are in Mexico, not too far from Mexico City. I think it's matter of fact, it's not too far from I don't know if I'm saying it right. Give me right on this. You know what I'm saying? Oaxaca. Am I saying that right?
Salaki, sir, Oaxaca.
Say it again.
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca. Yeah.
Con.
The water. Like a lot of you know what I'm saying? They emit like when they see they see the head bust, the big heads that they found there down in southern Mexico, they immediately think that those are Africans. When there's no records of Africans, what did they do? Why don't nobody in Africa say? I mean, why don't nobody Salakia? Why don't nobody in Mexico say that they oh yeah, my ancestors are from Africa? Why are you not seeing that? Why are you not hearing that?
Right.
Because it's not true. Salakia, you got something?
No, it's not.
And if anybody wanted to chime, if anybody got anything to say, man, let me know. Chime in, man, because this is a very touchy topic because it keep coming around every now and then. But this right here, this one right here takes the cake. You know what I'm saying? How in the hell is Ghanaians going to sit up there, ask for reparations when? And somebody pull it up for me. Somebody pull it up. One of the troopers. Let me get one of the troopers to pull it up right now. Salakia, Barbara Shaw, pull it up right now. Ghana apologizing for slavery. Ghana apologizing for slavery. How are you going to teach your ass? I know you're teaching your people over there. You know what I'm saying, for the Africans that's tuned in. If you in here right now and you looking and you listening, how is your people going to enslave people? Right? You apologize for doing it, and then you ask for money for it. What was it? You lost out on money? You lost certain currencies, right? That's a direct slap in the face to our people, man. You got that? You got that, True Baza?
No, Salakia, sir, I have it.
Go ahead, read
it. In March 2026, Ghana led a successful United Nations resolution to classify the transatlantic slave trade as a crime against humanity.
No, Salaki. No. I want you to pull up how they apologize for slavery.
No, Salakia, so I have that. It says Ghanaian President Ghanaian President John Mahama and other officials are demanding formal apologies. Oh, that's from the European nations.
No. That's currently, right?
Sir.
No, I want you to bring up how they apologized years ago. They apologized for enslaving our people.
Sir. Oh yeah, in 2006, it talks about an apology in 2006.
Bring it out.
Ghanaian Ministry of Tourism and Diasporan Relations.
Diaspora.
Relations formally apologized for Ghana's role in the slave trade to encourage tourism from the African diaspora. And that's all it's got on it so far.
No sweat. Ghana even apologized for enslaving, you know what I'm saying, Israelites off the west coast of Africa. They knew who they were enslaving. Once they was in cahoots, you know what I'm saying? All of them were tied in together. You know what I'm saying? Kagar, did you you already read that, right? As far as the
No, I got it right now. If you want me to bring it out, I got it.
Yeah, bring it out.
Khan. In Babylon, the Timbuktu, Rudolph R. Winter detailed the following: the Roman destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD.
Now check this out. Hold up. This is brother named Rudolph Windsor, Rudolph R. Windsor, right? He wrote a book called Babylon, From Babylon to Timbuktu. He even accounted, you know what I'm saying? He even recorded in his book, which came out a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And he's not in the truth. He's not in the school. You know what I'm saying? He even brought out the truth about what happened to our people over there in our ancient homeland. You know what I'm saying? Which we will be back in one day. You know what I'm saying? We will be back. He brought it out. You know what I'm saying? Those people over there right now, those Jewish people, those are Germans, Polish. They are not the real Jews, of course. You know what I'm saying? They're not the real Jews. They scheme and scam and get I'm gonna just bring it up. They some of the biggest, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, we do that too. But at the same time, they are getting government benefits to the highest notch. Like we right here with it, they up here with it. And they take over the town, and they get luxury cars, and they got other multi-millionaire businesses while they're receiving government funding. This is them right here. Right here. That's what they do. Keep reading.
Over 1 million Jews fled into Africa to escape slavery and prosecution.
Now, check this out. Can the white man say that he fled into Africa and he not be seen? No. No. You can't take a white man and stick him in Africa and be amongst other brown-skinned people and be like, oh yeah, I'm such, you know what I'm saying? Like that right there, that proves to you that who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Go ahead, bring it up.
I was going to say, yeah, if they did flee into Africa, they probably would have died from skin cancer as soon as they got there.
Right.
Yes, exactly. They do it now. They suffer from skin cancer now, you know what I'm saying, abusively. And they literally subject themselves on the beach looking like fried bologna, you know what I'm saying? Right there. You know what I'm saying? They do it willingly. Ain't nobody making them go out there to fry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep reading.
Many Jews fled from Roman persecution and slave markets into the interior of Africa. This migration occurred alongside the Roman-Jewish War, which led to high casualties and destruction of the Jewish state.
Okay, listen. Our people were fleeing, you know what I'm saying, in the 70 AD, you know what I'm saying, 70 AD, and a little bit before that, our homeland was sacked by the Romans, you know what I'm saying? Pompeii, you know, all those heathens. Those devils came down and sacked our, you know what I'm saying, our homeland, our capital, basically. You know, we just read earlier, you know what I'm saying, that Jerusalem is the mother of us all, not Africa. Take Africa out of your mind. We have to reiterate that Africa is not your homeland and you are not related to Africans. I don't care how your face looks. You know what I'm saying? If you are a child of Israel, you know what I'm saying? If you are amongst the 12 tribes of Israel, it doesn't matter how your phenotypical shape come out. It doesn't matter, man. We got people with real chinky eyes. You know what I'm saying? We got people with very broad noses, very broad lips, very thin noses. That don't mean that you not who you are. You know what I'm saying? You are what your father is. Stop believing that you African. How come brothers and sisters from the United States, the divided states of America, you know what I'm saying, in the words of Captain Cahan, you know what I'm saying? How come you don't never claim East Indians and they just as dark as the Africans? Why you don't never claim them, man? Because they not your people, and you know that. And you know Africans ain't your people. You can never ask your mother and your father or their parents on both sides and say, where's my family members over there? You will never hear it. You will never hear it. You lying to yourself, man. Trust me. God, drop that. Go to the next one.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was gonna bring something out.
Go ahead.
You know, what you're saying is heavy.
God,
Also,
you ain't gotta raise your hand. Just go ahead. Just let it go. Just let me know.
kind of. Now, what you're bringing out is heavy because question we should ask ourselves too is so-called African Americans. Africa, the continent of Africa have 20 countries. They also have military.
Come closer to the mic. Come closer to the mic.
Kind of a con. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Stay like that.
Kind of a con. So in the continent of Africa, they have 20 countries. And inside of those countries, they have military. We should ask ourselves as a nation, if we are so-called African, how come them African nations have a Brunei military over here to defend us? They show that we are not the same people. They're segregated. They do not affiliate with the American black man, woman, and child. They know that. This is why they can come over here. And in my neighborhood right now, as I speak, there's big houses. I'm trying to figure out what jobs do these Africans have to get these big houses. Like you said earlier, they come over here and get assistance way before we can even get it. That's why the line is pushed back, because they pleaded more to the heathens than the so-called slave in America, because they don't care about us. They're keeping us at the bottom. So we are not Africans, like you just bring it up.
Right. Like that's heavy what Officer God said. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have no ties with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might, you could be like me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up around Africans, you know what I'm saying? Mainly Ethiopians, you know what I'm saying? Uptown DC, you know, and even some West Africans. But at the same time, I ain't go to school with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I see you, but I don't see you at the same time. Like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? You grew up in New York. They was, you know what I'm saying? They was bootlegging. You know what I'm saying? They was bootlegging everywhere, wherever they was at. They was trying to bootleg, you know what I'm saying? In the 90s, if you got a couple of older brothers, you know what I'm saying? The bootleg tape, the rap tapes, you know what I'm saying? R&B. They was, you know what I'm saying? Some of them had tables set out. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? Then they, with their natural customs, they laid a carpet or their little blankets on the ground, just like a rat would, you know what I'm saying? Like a stinking Hamite rat would. They lay everything out on the carpet. So when you expose them, they can just gather it up. They gather it up and they out of there. You know what I'm saying? Scheming and scamming all day. That's what they are. That's what they're about. You know what I'm saying? For Ghanaians, for the president of Ghana, to sit up there and ask for reparations. See, I wish we could bring the videos out, but we can't. But on your own time, family out there, you know what I'm saying? In the, you know what I'm saying, in the world, in the internet world, go take it upon yourself to look up what I'm saying right now. Look at the president of Ghana in front of the UN. He's at the UN in New York, you know what I'm saying, in Manhattan, in the UN, talking about how 12-point-something million Africans were disrespected, tortured, beat up, killed, unalived, enslaved over here. How come those set of people didn't create nothing? You know what I'm saying? Those are not the people. Kagar. No. Let me get Deuteronomy 28:68, if I could, please. Baba Kashab.
Khan, sir. Deuteronomy 28:68.
Yeah. When you get there, let me know. In the meanwhile, right? How come those Africans, how come those Hamites, how come in the 70s? And see, a lot of our people, they don't realize when we say we're not Africans and we're not of African descent, sometimes it don't register in their head because they dealing with slow gases. I think they are. You know what I'm saying? How come they wasn't wearing, how come their hair wasn't growing out like this in the 70s? So we're the same people, so we're on the same page, so let's bring it out. Okay, no problem. How come in the 70s you wasn't wearing what the brothers and sisters over here was wearing, like my mother and father, like y'all mothers and father? You know what I'm saying? How come you didn't have the afros? You know what I'm saying? How come you wasn't making soul music? You know what I'm saying? How come you wasn't dancing like we dance? How come you wasn't walking like we walk? The slang that we was spitting. How come you didn't have that stinking Hamite slang that y'all do, or whatever you do over there? You know what I'm saying? How come you wasn't doing that simultaneously? If we so much the same, how come you wasn't doing the same damn thing at the same damn time? How come you wasn't doing it? Because you not us. You stink, man. Go ahead. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships. Egypt is a Greek term. Egyptos. You know what I'm saying? Egypt means the house of bondage. Slavery. Right what we in right now. You still in slavery, black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native Indian man, Native Indian woman. You still in slavery. If you work for another nation, you are in slavery. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it just like that.
Comic-Con, sir.
You like literally in slavery. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Comic-Con, sir. Just to bring out what you were saying was so heavy because Ghana know that we're the children of Israel, and wherever we are, we've made that country great. We've made that nation great. And I just Googled the black economy, and it says estimated to be worth roughly $12.5 trillion annually.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
Right. And that's Ghana?
That's us. No, black economy here in the U.S.
Oh,
we're estimated worth $12.5 trillion.
Damn.
And we're still at the bottom.
Still at the bottom. That proves that we the salt. You know what I'm saying? Right there alone, you know. That proves that we the salt of the earth. Just that economy. Like we don't even have no businesses like that. None to put on the world stage and be like, yeah, this is us right here. You know what I'm saying? We the so-called blacks, we the niggas, we the spicks, we the savages. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all that on the front page of the stage of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Nobody, they see us, they know who we are, but they also know that we don't know who we are. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. You know, the nations came together. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did in Egypt. Yeah.
Y'all
know what that is, right? Yeah.
And we're searching to be something, to be somebody other than who we are. You know.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah. Can you please stop being yourself and be who I need you to be? You know what I'm saying? So I can take your power away. Yeah.
Right. Slocky, if I could.
Go ahead, please.
Now, going back to Akon, like you were just bringing out earlier. Yeah. Akon is an African who scammed so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He copied our music, our whole style. And to show you that they don't care about us, we're not the same people, that you can look this up right now. There was an article of Akon was supposed to build a city in Africa called Akon City, Crypto City.
Yep.
Now, the history behind that, he lied about the whole thing. His own people isn't mad at him right now because China was behind that deal. China, he was the face of it to make his face like, I'm going to build this, when it really wasn't him. It's China. They cut the deal down. Now the city's not being built. His own people was asking what happened. But the money that he did steal from copying our style of music, that's a slap in the face to us because he took that and told us in our face that he's going to build a city in Africa. But what about the slaves that's here in America? Showing that we're not the same people. You care.
Yeah. But yet he benefit off of everything. You know what I'm saying? You copy our style and you can't even do that right. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can, like you can, we say copy, but you will never be able to be us. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk like us. Because see, African men, they walk this close together. You know what I'm saying? As they go, like, just imagine this is the African man, this is the African man, and they walk hand holding hands. Some of them even hold hands together. I mean, they hold hands. They hold hands going to school. They hold hands going to their house. You know what I'm saying? They hold hands. They like, that's what we do in Africa. Nah, I can't say what I want to say, but nah, man.
Right,
you know,
right.
You all those colors. You fall in the line of all those colors, Slim. For real. You trash, man. You straight up trash. For real. And see, we're gonna destroy the ideology. The I.S.U.P.K, I'm saying it right now. The I.S.U.P.K, we are going to destroy the ideology of our people thinking that they African. We will refuse to leave the streets of any inner city that we are in, and we teaching our people. You know what I'm saying? When you see those signs out there, we mean it. That's not a gimmick. It's not a fakery. It's not an accusation. I mean, we literally mean that. It's happening in real time. And if you were smart, you would not come up against that. But if you want to battle, we always here. We take on anybody on the planet Earth. Anybody. Right. We under Commander General Yahanna, man. I'm telling you, we don't back down from no battle. Everybody on the planet Earth can get this work. Trust me. You can drop that, Kagar. Go to the next one.
Colonel Wakan. I'm gonna skip down because the next ones was the YouTube links that we can't pull up. Ghana is taking significant steps to acknowledge historical role in the transatlantic slave trade, with leaders and traditional rulers offering apologies to the African diaspora. These actions include the 2006 Project Joseph initiative and specific apologies by chiefs in 2007 and 2022 to reconcile actions taken by the ruler of Slakia, Essential Kingdom, Slakia, and that was it.
Yeah, they don't care. All they trying to do is get some money, or what we say now, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get a bag. You know what I'm saying? Ghana is trying to get a bag right now. They have not progressed since they've been colonized. You know what I'm saying? They haven't. They always like to talk about us. Or you don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who your people are. You don't know who your family is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't know who you are. Those African nations over there, they're not that old. You know what I'm saying? They're not that old. They're not even older than our what the European even named us. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as our tribal names and everything. Not biblically, but their name. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not even older than that. A white woman named Nigeria, Ghana, all those. You know what I'm saying? Like, white people named all that, just like they named everything. But at the same time, when you get those stinking Hamites, when they come over here on a plane, not through the transatlantic slave trade, you know what I'm saying? They didn't come over here as slaves. They did not come over here as slaves. They did not go to Brazil, because a lot of people like to say, oh, most of the black people went to South America down there in Brazil. But they wasn't Africans, though. How come Africans are apologizing for not their people? I know I'm speaking like backwards type term, but that's how I speak. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. Salakia. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come Africans did not go to Brazil and be like, oh, hey, y'all belong to us? You know what I'm saying? They quick to come here and disrespect our brothers and sisters here. You know what I'm saying? Why are you so quick to do that? We not you. You know we not. You know we not you. Right here in DC, what's that? 9th and U Street. That Mayor Bowser named it Little Ethiopia. That's how many Ethiopians it is. Ethiopians. DC is Ethiopia capital outside of Ethiopia itself. Look it up. DC has the most Ethiopians everywhere outside of Ethiopia, to the point where they got a couple of blocks called Little Ethiopia. How disrespectful is that, man? U Street was equivalent to 125th Street up in Harlem, New York. U Street in DC, Northwest, right there by disgusting Ben Shillibo, which is ran by a heathen. Disgusting Ben Shillibo is ran by an Elamite, an East Indian. He ain't our people. He's a disgusting East Indian. Who cares about Ben Shillibo? Go somewhere else. Go to Oohs and Ahs on 11th Street, which is the only black establishment left in DC on U Street. Oohs and Ahs. But you ain't gonna do that. I know you're not, because you worship these stupid heathens. You worship these stupid Ghanaians trying to take what we're not going to get already. We're not going to get no reparations. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you want to sell our people and then ask for money for it, just like the white man did. Oh, by the way, the white man is the devil, y'all.
Right.
I might have forgot to mention that. The white man is purely the devil. He's the devil. Good God, if you could, Deuteronomy 28. Oh, who got that scripture?
Yes, sir.
You got it.
I have it. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Keep going.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Thou shalt see it no more again. Talking about our ancient land, Jerusalem, Israel. You know what I'm saying? We did so much wicked. We're not afraid to admit our wickedry. You know what I'm saying? Our sins, whatever. We disobeyed the Most High. Yes, that's why this prophecy came to pass. You know what I'm saying? Moses gave this prophecy way back, thousands of years ago. Moses gave this prophecy right here. It said, you will go into Egypt again. Remember, Egypt is the house of bondage, slavery. Bondage is being in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Chained in, you locked in. You know what I'm saying? You will see it no more. And you will go and read it again.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You will never see your homeland again until the Christ come back. It's a certain time. We got to do a certain job, and Christ want to come back. You know what I'm saying? Coming back with those angels on those ships. And Iran, I forgot what they call it, mission, whatever they call it. It's going to be 10 times worse than that. Read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Sold unto who?
Your enemies.
Your enemies. Now, black man, Hispanic, Native Indian man, who are your enemies? We can all agree that your enemies, and you know who it is. I'm talking about outside of some block work. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the, you know what I'm saying? Everybody you beefing with on your street or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know who your real enemy is. When you get locked up, if you do get locked up, you know who your real enemy is. Yeah, you got a bunch of BS that's going on in there, of course. But the real enemy is that white man. You already know that. You can sit up there and deny it, but you know you're lying to yourself because everybody knows who owns that place. Read on, please.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
No man shall buy you. When it says that, when the scriptures say in Deuteronomy 28:68, no man shall buy you, B-U-Y, that means no man shall redeem you. You are not going to be saved. Nobody's coming to your rescue. You know what I'm saying? You and our people have done such wickedry that we were cut off. You know what I'm saying? We did the Most High a dirty job. We did not perform properly. You know what I'm saying? If I can say it like that. We did not perform properly. We were disgusted. That's why Moses warned our people. And who are those people that he warned? The people you see today. The people that went into the transatlantic slave trade. And it actually it stretches further than transatlantic. I mean, there's no little triangle, you know what I'm saying? But that's just, we term it that because we got brothers down there, South Africa, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got brothers and sisters down there. Yes, we do. And on the west coast of Africa. And all over the damn earth. Like the scriptures say. We were scattered amongst the four corners of the earth.
Right.
For you flat earthers and circular earthers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Flat, when I say flat earth, I mean I mean, when I say the four corners, that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, the boxing, you know what I'm saying? I have to bring this out because some of our people are so psyched out, you know what I'm saying? They just don't get it. Yeah, the four corners of the earth, meaning the roundness of the earth as well. The earth is round, okay? I don't care if you believe Esau's, fake technology. You know what I'm saying? The truth is right here. The truth possesses the Most High put the truth right here in our lap. You know what I'm saying? And Commanding Junior Yahanna is the one who spreaded this. Who got us? Who got something? Go ahead.
Slag, I got something. I wanted to bring out something that you the Bible is for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. When we read it, it gives clues that how we speak about today. Like prime example, if I could pull a precept real quick.
What do you think?
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 15 and verse 13, and it say, and this is was before Abraham's name was Abraham. It was Abram, and he said unto Abram, know of a certainty that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Now, if you know any history about so-called the black man in America, we always say we served slavery for 400 years. This right here don't even fit the white man today. We all through history is 400 years of slavery, 400 years of slavery, 1619 up to now, 400 years. This is talking directly to the Black, Hispanic, Native American in America today.
Right. Like, everybody knows that, you know, okay, good, come on, you know, like 400 years. That's the typical thing that everybody say, you know what I'm saying? I've been enslaved for 400 years. Yeah, where did they get that from? They not unknowingly, they got it from the scriptures. They got it from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Right. You probably heard their grandmothers or their mothers or their fathers, you know what I'm saying, saying it. Yeah, but that's where it come from. It comes from our ancient records. The Bible is our constitution. Just like the white man has the Constitution, the Bible is our Constitution. Every question that you got, you need to ask it. You know what I'm saying? Because the answer lies within the scriptures. Now, at the same time, don't go take it upon yourself to think that you could just read the whole, you know what I'm saying, all of our scriptures and think you're going to get the answer. No, because in that process of you doing that, you're going to eventually just make up something like, yeah, I asked that question to myself and I answered myself. Yeah, how does that sound? That sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? No, you are to be taught by the men above you. Always. Never take it upon yourself to just ask yourself a question and answer yourself. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to talk to the men of the Most High. We ain't gonna bring harm upon you. We're not the white man, man. We're not the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? You can't even raise your hand in the Christian church and ask a damn question.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, what would happen if you even do that? Like, somebody let me know. I'm asking the panel right now, what would happen if you actually raise your hand in the Christian church? Because I didn't grow up in the Christian church. I don't know.
Well, so like if I could, when I was coming up in the church, they did have something what they call testimonies when you give the testimonies.
Lucky, sir. They don't.
Hold up, Troop. Hold up. Go ahead, Kirk.
No sweat. So they gave something what you call testimonies, but they stopped that because some of these testimonies was exposing some of these pastors. So now you ain't allowed to raise your hand or anything. If you raise your hand to speak while the pastor's teaching, they grab on the usher and escort you out the church.
You got it? Okay. Go ahead. Troop John. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I grew up in a Catholic church, and they never, they never paused to ask anyone if they had any questions. They just pretty much force. It's a boring sermon, especially when it comes from the white man.
Yeah.
And they never stopped to ask, like, hey, does anyone have any questions? And even like if you did, I don't think they would answer it truthfully.
It's a white man, right? I mean, regardless, even if it might have been that, because in DC that archbishop, you know what I'm saying, that brother that they appointed, you know, and that brother that they appointed in the new child disrespectful role, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say it like that, you know what I'm saying, because I'm very vulgar, so I can't say it the way I want to say it, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna just say the disrespectful role that they put that brother in, and he went along with it, of course, you know. At the same time, man, y'all need to come up out of them Christian churches. And this issue that's going on right now, because don't be mistaken that this is going to go away. This is not going to go away. You even got Al Sharpton. You know, everybody know who good old Al Sharpton. You know what I'm saying? Lipo, fat sucking out Al Sharpton. You know what I'm saying? He on the books. Him and Benjamin Crump. You know, Benjamin Crump, the famous lawyer. They want to, you know what I'm saying, be on every panel now and respond to every. It's funny how he only shows up for what we see to a lot of atrocities that our people go through. He only shows up for the big bag, and it's always dealing with atrocities for what I see. Salaki. Benjamin Crump. Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton is leading the pack right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of other ones, you know what I'm saying, they, you know, tag team in. You know what I'm saying? They playing tag team right now. They jumping, they coming in on the ropes. Everything they'll be getting ready to go through, be sure when if they are not disposed of, then they're gonna be right there at the front line trying to make $1 out of it. Commander General Yahanna is a real leader. He doesn't do that. He actually takes care of the people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got the 57th annual Passover going on right now. You know what I'm saying? It's getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's getting ready to happen next week. Yeah, we're gonna be we celebrating the Passover. You know what I'm saying? For what the Lord, how the Lord took us out of the captivity out in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Under Moses, under the authority of Moses. And what happened? Those people did not believe. Those people didn't have no real faith. You know what I'm saying? They were scared. They still wanted to do what they wanted to do. Building, erecting idols, you know what I'm saying? To the point where Moses said the prophecy, you're going to go into Egypt again. I can imagine how he said it, because you know Moses was a Levite, good God. You know what I'm saying? He's a Levite. Maybe he had the accent. You know what I'm saying? He could have had the accent. He might have said it whole Creole style, but everybody was knowing that in Hebrew, though. You know? Could have said it just like that. But at the same time, it was a prophecy that came to pass. Our people did go into slavery with ships. And you didn't need a ship from the wilderness that they fled out of Egypt to. They walked out. Remember that. They walked out of Egypt and went into the wilderness. And he said, you're going to go into Egypt again with ships this time. You don't need a ship to go out of where you walk to and get back. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you walk somewhere, if you walk out of a place, you can walk back. Nah, you're going somewhere else. Foreign. Like no man has ever seen before. But luckily, it was, you know what I'm saying, it was some people over here. And at the same time, we suffered. We all suffered together. So y'all brothers and sisters out there, man, stop thinking that the Latinos, you know what I'm saying, Native American Indians, and our Caribbean brothers and sisters, West Indians, they not your people. Yes, they are. Don't believe what the unconscious community is spreading. You know what I'm saying? They're spreading false doctrines. They're spreading false teachings. They do not care about what's really going on. It's just $1 to them. Like this business is real right here. We doing the business of Christ, man. Christ said, occupy till I come back, man. I mean, that's literally what we doing. When you see us over there on the street corners in every major city, in every country that we in, we putting in the work. We putting that work in. And anybody that come up against us in a negative way, you're going to get the work too. We don't back down from nobody, man. We're not affiliated with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Good God, you can go to another one right quick before we run out.
Kind of. I'm gonna go. Want me to go to number 10?
You can go to that.
All right, 10. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem in 70 AD. General Vespucian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter during
They
the period.
slaughtered us. Salaki. They slaughtered us. Those Europeans, those white men, they slaughtered us. You know what I'm saying? It speaks about that in the scriptures. They slaughtered us, and our people who fled out of there, like Rudolph was the brother who wrote the book From Babylon to Timbuktu. He recorded that in his book. Over 1 million Jews fled into the interior of Africa. You know what I'm saying? Mainly the West African coast. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we scattered everywhere. It's not just Africa, but we scattered everywhere all over the planet. Remember, we got brothers and sisters down there in South Africa that are not Hamites. They are our people. I would advise y'all to go to what is that on? It's Officer Kazak Ahmad. He interviewed one of our brothers that is down there in South Africa. Okay. The brother names, you know what I'm saying? Slip me, forgive me for that. But he interviewed one of our brothers, and the brother laid it out clearly. We are down there in South Africa, okay? Cape Town. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with that, you know. But don't be mistaken, man. Don't neglect your people. You know what I'm saying? Don't think because your facial phenotypical look a certain way that, oh, that ain't my brother, because he don't look directly like your family, like somebody like your cousin or somebody like that. Nah, man, we one blood, man. We one blood. Believe that. And you can clearly see it if you actually open your damn eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You got something to say?
Oh, no, well, Salaki, if I could bring out a precept showing what's going to happen to these Edomites.
Bring it out.
This the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse. I'm starting at verse 9.
Yes. Yeah.
And thy mighty men, O Taman, shall be dismayed to the end, that every one out of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Just like we just read how they did to us with the slaughter, they're going to be hit by slaughter as well.
That's
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou should be cut off forever.
That's right. That's right. For what you did, Mr. White Man, white woman, yeah, what you did to us, it's why these Africans are even able to do that. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even have nobody to sell us to if it wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and we say that so proudly. I don't give a damn where we at on planet Earth. We're gonna keep saying it. I don't care if I'm underneath the sewer in chains. You know what I'm saying? And my face is down in the water. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna say, yeah, the white man is the devil. And then that's it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still say it. I don't care where I'm at. I'm gonna say it. We're not afraid to say it. If you're afraid to say that the white man is the devil, wherever you at, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, go to your slavery on how you make your living. I'm not saying do that. Come on now, be sensible, be professional. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we
for
say
our Spanish speaking.
Go ahead. Say it. Say that the white man.
For our Spanish speaking brothers, el hombre blanco es el diablo de la Santa Biblia.
Right.
Right. Say it one more time. Say it slow.
El hombre blanco.
Say it real slow for him.
El hombre blanco es el diablo de la Santa Biblia.
Bam. The white man is the damn devil.
Man. Right.
All day, every day, man, forever. You know what I'm saying? Who you think when you see on those street corners, when we be on those street corners, who got your best interest at heart? We do. You know what I'm saying? Who do you think that's gonna really you know what I'm saying, teach you and feed you in these last days. We are, not them. They ain't like us, man. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that term, but I just said it. You know what I'm saying? I said it anyway. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like us, though, for real. They literally not like us, you know?
Right.
Check this out, right? We got the Lord's annual 57 Passover coming up. Houston, Texas, April 4th. You know what I'm saying? And 5th, because the Feast of Unleavened Bread rides right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't y'all forget that. You know what I'm saying? If you come to the Passover, which you should be there, because the Lord, he told you to be there. Our people always came from afar to, you know what I'm saying, do the Passover. You know what I'm saying? You come there, man. April 4th and April 5th. Both days. Both days. And if you're able to come before that, you know what I'm saying? April 1st, which is what? Tomorrow? Or the next day? 2 days?
Wednesday.
Go down to Houston, Texas, man. Go down to Houston, Texas. Book your arrangements, all that. Get it in. We was teaching tonight that these Africans had the damn nerve to ask for reparations for their people being sold, which is not their people. They are talking about us, Israel. That's who they talking about. That's why it's such a disrespectful slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? That's why we had to bring this information out tonight. Those Africans, the Ghanaian president, look it up for yourself. The Ghanaian president is asking for reparations for the people that his people sold. And he already apologized for it years ago, but now he's asking for millions of dollars because just like the white man got paid over here for reparations because he lost out on money, because he lost out on property, because they considered us as property. That's how the Africans is doing right now. That's the whole thing of what we brung out tonight. The Africans are asking for money for selling you. You know what I'm saying? Me, our family, into slavery. He got the nerve to ask for money for it. They ain't your people, man. They not your people. You know what I'm saying? They're not your people. And with that, we're going to pass the class over to Officer Kagar.
I'm going to just do the salute.
No sweat.
Men of Israel, mind you, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to teach you one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, mind you, Shabbat. I mind you, Barak.
Yahweh Hashim Yahushua Barakatah.
Yeah, Matah. Class dismissed.
Shalom, Israel. See you in Houston. See you in Houston.
Kagar.
Kalamakan.
I couldn't hear you at all.
I'm gonna do a check, but I think get my information from Troop Alazar and I hit you at my check. But I think get my information from Troop Alazar and I hit you at my check. All right.
It's all good.
Shalom Christ.